Hello, welcome back to my channel. Antoinette here from Antoinette Intuitive Tarot and Jewellery. The Moonchild Tarot. I have been lusting after this deck for the best part of a year, and I finally found a way of getting hold of it in the UK at the start of this year and had to go onto a wait list to do this. And here it is. It did arrive a few days ago, and it's a very pretty deck. The images are very feminine in this deck, and if I just read a bit from the extract, it's a deck by Danielle Noel, if I got that the right way around. Yes, Danielle Noel. So the deck has been crafted as a gentle interface to help connect with the ancient wisdom, keys, and the power of the moon. Whether you would like to seek the rhythm of your own inner flow or explore new sparks of inspiration. And she goes on to say, the moon speaks to us in silent telepathic pulls, whether she calls for a dance with our emotions or a magnetic sort of resonance that feeds our creativity. She is always there as a familiar beacon in our lives, nudging us to dive just a little bit deeper. And what she has to teach us could be profound and brilliant. So that's just a little bit of what she has to say. Here we have the box. You can tell it's beautiful, very ornate. This is a very big deck. It is big. It's bigger than your average tarot card. And this, just as you can see what you've got coming inside, it's an 81 card deck. Box pulls apart in two parts. So we have the base. We have the inside of the lid. Again, you know, attention to detail. The box has a sort of rose petal finish to it, is how I would describe this box. So anyone who's familiar with Dark Mansion, it has that feel. The cards don't. It comes with a very pretty, nice chunky monkey kind of guidebook here. There's the image from the inside of the, and I'll do my usual backwards flip. So it has lots of spreads in the back for you to try out. It goes through in suits, which is quite nice because some go through in numbers. This deck comes, so that's your minors. The deck comes with some extra cards and some extra words to get you working and learning how to work with your cards, with your deck. And then your majors will have their pages and things with them. So on every page there is a sort of moon phase. I haven't worked with this deck yet, so I'm not sure if the phases are particular to every card, because it seems to be the same phase going through there. So I'm not sure if that is important or not, if that's just a reminder that it's to do with the moon. But they all come with like a kind of promoting question. So how can this shadow be a catalyst for expansion? Have I transformed the toxicity in my life? You've got your astrological meanings. There's some gemstone meanings here. And then it tells you about the tower and the reverse meaning. And it's the same for each one. So that's the book, guidebook. About to say deck. It's clearly not the deck. Just get that there. If I just speak very quickly, the deck comes with extra cards, as you've already worked out. So here they are. So it comes with a shadow work card, and there's prompts in the book to go through this to help you work with that aspect. You have the Moonchild card itself, and you have the Divine Wisdom card, which is the front of the book and the inside of the lid of the box. And those are really nice, thought-provoking cards. Even if you take them out of the deck and work with them separately, they're great cards to have, but they work equally as well in the deck. But if you're not a fan of having extra cards in your deck, then take them out by all means. So the backs. There's the backs, the well-known backs for anyone who's been following this deck for a while. It has matte gold sides, and they are big. They're bigger than an average tarot card. I don't have any to hand to show you, but just also point out that the cardstock on these is thick. Right, let's get too much further ado. Let's take a look at the cards. It's a collage deck. I do believe looking at it. So this is not for everyone. I get that. I didn't think it was for me, but it's more the colours in this that are quite serene and peaceful, and almost meditative. It's another thing I never thought I'd start saying about decks, but I do get that kind of feeling from here. So we have the Fool, Magician, and you know, you should be able to see as I go through why this deck is so pretty. It's just like layers of interesting things to look at. I mean, how can you not like this Hierophant? There's no triple aspect or no triple cross on the staff here. So I don't know if the moon acts as a kind of bulbous version on this one, but there's, you know, so many things that you can kind of think about when you're looking at this. The Lovers. And as always, when you're working with the cards for yourself, you know, get the book out and sit and journal the prompts that come with the cards. So for those who are familiar, a lot of my tarot journaling processes, I was inspired by Boho Tarot, and she actually does a tarot bound book, which I have, and it's in one of my videos. It's something I very much want to work with, and she actually does use this deck to show you how she works through her book, and the personal journal that she creates to go with this deck is just amazing. And one of the other reasons why I quite like and was drawn to this deck, because I liked what she did with it and how she turned it into her own personal tool for working with. And that's probably what I plan to do with this. I think it will make a lovely deck to use for those new moon and full moon readings that I like to do. The ones I normally do come from Ethany at the Tarot Readers Academy, because she very kindly puts out the year ahead for free. So you can always pop along to her Facebook page or her ethny.com page to look at those. But yeah, I mean, these are just mesmerizing, you know, all that colour in there. We're so used to seeing so much destruction and anger within the card, but then to see it really quite serene. I love the fact we have the two versions of the moon there. And instead of the world, we have the universe, which is beautiful. I'm very much looking forward to being able to spend time working with this deck. The way I'm going, I'm not sure when it's going to hit my rotation, but, you know. Ace of Swords. I mean, that is gorgeous. And then we go to a much darker version here with the Two of Swords. Three of Swords. Reminds me of fashionista emblem. It's a nice peaceful 4. 5. I used to love marbling paperwork when I was a child. 8. Wonder what's in her cauldron. That's our 9. 10. Page and Knight. So I mean, to be fair with these, well, probably, yeah, with the court cards, if it didn't have the name on the bottom, I probably wouldn't know what they were. So I like the fact we have the alchemy sign on the Queen and King at least. And they have swords in the corners. The Ace of Cups. these are becoming really pretty in so many decks now. I mean, you can't not like looking at that, can you? There's no headache about these cards, really. I don't know, maybe they're a bit girly, a bit feminine. I don't know if it's a every man's deck or not, but we all work things differently, so I can understand why somebody may choose a more standard looking deck over this one. But yeah, the more I've gone kind of and looked at these images, the more I've been drawn to them, hence the reason why I finally just said, yeah, I'm going to get that deck. The next one's probably Ember and Aura that I want to complete my purchase for. Although I've just had news of a deck that I love using and it's coming out in a different version. I don't want to tell people because I want to make sure that I can get the deck before it sells out, and then I can tell people. Is that really bad of me? So watch this space. I do have the X-ray edition of the Abandoned Oracle that I need to do a little walkthrough on as well. Oh, there's Marjorie. It's on 9. That's quite nice. So as I'm going through, what are your thoughts on this deck? Have you got any favourites so far? Anything that stuck out more for you? She's upset that I'm not playing with her. Big sigh. I can't wait to be able to use this for the moon next weekend. Next weekend? Next week? Is it Sunday? I can't remember. I don't have a diary to hand. There we have Knight of Pentacles. I think it's 26th of April for those in the UK. But do check, I could have that wrong. They're just really pretty, aren't they? Look at all that beautiful turquoisey blue colours and the fact that they complement each other so nicely with colours. Very rich. Yeah. There you go. And as far as shuffling goes, for me, it's going to have to be that way up. I mean, shuffle's okay. I just need to learn how to work with this one. Right, thank you very much. Let me know in comments what you think, and as always, like, subscribe or share if you feel the need to share some love. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.